way, on a level, you definitely have done like
No!
shit. You and your
Yeah,
dog.
something with like peanut
yeah.
butter or something.
Shut
yeah.
the fuck up! No,
Mate,
I
you
haven't.
definitely got your dog to like, oh, stop licking my willy.
Alright, you lot, welcome back to Wafflin. Once again, we found another new studio. This time, Plus X in Brighton. Shout out to you guys. Now, big thing happened at the weekend, boys.
Indeed.
Obviously, Liverpool FC beat Chelsea.
You're
now,
mighty
those of
Chelsea.
you that don't like football, right, listen to this because it's actually quite a serious one. Okay, so the Chelsea goalkeeper that got subbed on skied it in the penalty shootout, and he didn't save a single penalty either. And my instant thought is that, like, honestly, surely when a player does that, he needs to be watched.
Not the first time it's happened to Kepa as well.
No. And, like, now he's going home, and the ridicule, the, like, absolute, like, feeling like you have fucked it.
And
And
he did. You have to remember, all right, he's the penalty specialist.
Yeah.
They're bringing him on to win them the game. He's conceded 11, conceded to a goalkeeper, and booted it into Rosed.
Yeah.
Not the penalty specialist that we're after on that one.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, because also Kepa is a player that has faced a lot of criticism in his time anyway.
He has.
He's someone that was a world record signing for a goalkeeper, and then he got dropped.
Yeah. Yeah, because what I'm thinking is, like, obviously these players, like, whether it be sport, whether it be, I don't know, all the other stuff that's going on in the world, when you make such a public, embarrassing, shocking thing, and you get so much abuse.
But is this triggering you?
I'm just like...
Are we going back to 2018?
What? Was it rent-free in your head?
It sounds like
sounds
it
like
isn't
it's
yours.
Wait, what year was it?
2018. But no, it just got me thinking, like, surely Kepa's... Is his career done now?
Mate, we all thought his career done was... We thought his career was done a long time ago.
Yeah.
And he's managed to bring it back. He's got this, like, weird, like, era about him that I am the penalty god. Do you not remember he's the guy that refused to be subbed off?
Yeah.
And then he went on to win them the penalty shootout in hindsight. And to be fair, he's very good at pens, but I think it's a total disrespect to Mendy.
Well, yeah, but I like
Who
how
also
they're-
is a great goalkeeper.
Yeah, and you just know he was banging it that game, like, he was so on form. He would have saved at least one of them.
Mate,
and, you know, like...
He didn't save one.
But all across the board, and I don't want to make this too much like your other podcast where we talk about football the whole time, but Mason Mount didn't deliver. There are other players that had golden opportunities to score and missed for Chelsea. And I just find it interesting how taking this into more of like, you know that there's some games where you're like, this team is not meant to win and this team feels like is meant to win.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's just not their day and it just is their day. Was it one of them? And is that a thing? And what causes that? Is it a gravitational pull? Like, what is it?
I think
Like, what
it's
is it?
spirits, you know.
What is it?
Certain spirits on the day will affect how the result goes. For example, Chelsea City Champions League final, it just wasn't City's day.
No, it wasn't.
But on this occasion, it wasn't Chelsea's day. Did they bottle it?
Potentially. But I don't know, I just think there was just so many clear-cut opportunities and it just made me think, like, are certain things just written in the stars? Like, are certain things just inevitable? Is everything already panned out and is going to go a certain way no matter whether you try or you don't try?
No.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't believe that.
No, you don't believe, that's fate. Basically, you don't believe in fate.
No, not saying that.
That's what you're saying.
No, I'm believing you can create your own fate. You can create your own fate. Say, for example, you said...
fate.
No, but you were saying, like, is it written in the stars, okay,
Yeah.
that Chelsea lose that game?
Yeah.
Not necessarily, because the manager could have been like, you know what, last-minute split decision, Kepa, you're staying off, Mendy's staying on. And because of that split, random decisions that affected the fate that was meant to happen, they could have gone on and win that game.
I don't believe that makes sense.
Did you notice, by the way, I don't know if you've noticed, like, the standard of penalty shootouts at the moment is actually insane.
Well, yeah, I
like
think
the level of penalties.
Well, I think they're practicing it more and they're playing more in these games where there's a lot of high pressure. And I think the more you expose yourself to pressure, like, so people often, like, when it's something like a high pressure point or a pain point, they tend to avoid it. Whereas the more you almost, like, expose yourself to something that is difficult, the better you get at it. Is there a problem with the camera?
I think I've sorted it, but it's all right. No, I got hot ears for those. But I want to actually draw it back to the point about you saying, like, you think you can create your own fate. Have you never had a period in your life where no matter what you do, everything is going against you?
Yes, 110%. Miami.
Yeah, but that was against
Mate,
Weller.
2019, right? 2019, I can't lie, was the most fucking everything going wrong consecutively. Like, whatever I tried On screen, off screen, whatever. It was
literally
just
couldn't even film a video.
Mate, it was mental. It was like there was some sort of thing, like, I don't know, whatever. And then at the moment, like, everything's going quality.
Everything's going
Like,
up.
I went to Norway, did the filming, fucking so many things aligned perfectly.
The weather,
Well, yeah,
cameras.
from things we found to film with.
Didn't you like vandalise someone's garden?
Nope.
Did you steal from someone's house?
Nope.
It just happened to be on the side of the road.
Yes, there was.
Wait,
this
can we show
object-
the picture?
No, I'm not exposing anything. I'm not giving
Giant
anything away.
random objects.
Yeah,
Which are
but
you're
completely
like-
random.
you're like,
And
oh,
I'm
this
his
is-
front garden.
This
That
is
must
so
be
lucky
free
that we
game.
found all this stuff. It's
Yes,
like, yes,
correct.
probably someone's garden.
You put them back though, didn't you?
Yes. Well, what? We're going to take that sort of object, am I, in my suitcase?
Did you put it back?
Yes.
Well, exactly
only-
where you found it.
Yes. I actually did. I actually did.
So you borrowed it.
No. Well, yeah, technically.
You didn't steal.
No.
How was your Norway trip?
Yeah, it was really good, and I bought you back a present.
Oh God.
Are you gassed?
Oh, we actually did.
Everyone, are you ready for this? So, you always say how you love Luke's hair. And he's got great hair, you love it, you want to kiss him and shit, right? Well, I bought you back your very own Luke's hair for you to wear yourself. Should we put it on you? Have a look. Look. That's good, isn't it?
So it's just like a hat.
It's like a hat, but it looks like I'm wearing a bandana.
Right, go on.
Muzzle toff.
And now we've got.
Now you
Luke.
got to put it on.
Yeah, put it all the way on. Mate, you look cool,
Oh my
bro.
God.
Mate, you look.
Mate, that actually looks real. Like from here, it does
Looks
look
real, mate.
Mate,
Nah,
it
nah.
does. That looks legit.
It actually does. Genuinely.
like if you went out like that, you'd get birds.
Would have been.
What? So he doesn't normally.
No, but especially like you look like a crazy surfer dude that like is against. No, that is up for risks.
Look
I
at
am
me.
a crazy surfer dude at heart as well.
Yeah.
So I look like I'm wearing a bandana.
That mouth. Look at me.
Oi,
Oh, I'm
you're
not even kidding.
fit, mate.
That looks real.
Oi. What are we saying, you lot? Should he wear it in public? Give it a week, he'll be wearing it round the tab.
I'll be wearing this every day. I will.
No, I actually think
Thanks,
that.
mate.
No,
This
I-
might be one of your best presents.
Well, I just always think about you boys, and I go out of my way to try and get you like nice things.
Yeah, no. And speaking about that, it's your birthday this week.
It's my birthday tomorrow.
And,
this week.
Malfoy was sorting your present out.
What?
It's, unfortunately, it's been a delay and it's arriving next week. But
What? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
it's arriving next week. So I've ordered it off Amazon.
You haven't
Wait, but
ordered
you
anything?
got Amazon Prime.
No,
Wait,
it's one of them ones where like
you
send it-
actually, I can tell you've ordered nothing.
No, I swear to God. I swear to God.
When's
One
my
of
birthday?
It's one. Your birthday's tomorrow.
Because I just said.
No, I'm being serious, mate. Being serious.
Okay.
It's one of them ones, you know, when they say it's Amazon Prime, but it actually delivers in like 7 to 8 working days.
Never heard of it. Never heard of them.
What did you
Actual
get in then?
bollocks.
No, because we got the. Do you remember?
Yeah, I know. I told you. Why are you? I've told you that it's not arriving in time. Why are you trying to dig me in a hole?
Oh, I just.
Fair enough.
It's going to be it's a sick present though. It won't make you look stupid. It will make you look cool.
All right, I'm buzzing for that.
But
Well,
no, what are you doing for your birthday actually?
for my birthday, I'm going to my London apartment.
With who?
I'm just going to take a couple of days out.
No, you told us. You specifically said the missus earlier.
Yeah, you did
You
actually
did say
refer
the
to her as
missus.
the missus.
So is she missus
No,
or is
no,
she
no.
future wifey?
No. I'm going. I'm just out here, right? I'm just doing my thing. I'm literally just gonna go up to London, bruv,
Do you know
and
what?
I'm gonna sit down because I've just
Stare
been
at a wall.
probably because I didn't realise climbing a mountain in Norway is hard work, and I need a rest. So instead of doing anything wacky, I'm actually taking my 26th birthday to sit down and maybe get a few back rubs. Yes, I've gone on to Ann Summers and bought some sensual
Wait, you've bought-
oil
you've bought-
and dice with sex positions on.
You bought yourself a birthday present
Yeah.
for this girlfriend of yours.
No.
Has she agreed to this? Is she on board?
Yeah, it was
There you
her
go.
idea.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
All right. So what can
Was
we
it?
like? What positions are on this dice?
Oh no, so it's a multiple of different things. So it would be like
Explain the game.
certain things are like sexual positions, but then also other things are more like, oh, lick here, or take this item of clothing off, or
Do you want a couple games on your phone? I know a couple games on your phone you can
yeah,
use.
like I'll probably engage Piccolo.
Oh, it's not Piccolo, there's a few others.
No, I won't engage Piccolo.
Wait, is there actual
actually.
sex games?
Yeah, man.
Pull one up.
What do you?
Can't.
Okay, do you
Like-
wait? Do you
oh, yeah.
actually use them with your girl?
I have done, yeah. They're actually quite fun. And I was actually speaking to someone one of my friends on holiday, and he brought it up. And I was like, oh my God, it's actually like a very common thing to do. It like really adds a bit of spice to the life. You should try it. It's good fun.
Mate, I
So,
didn't,
like,
I didn't know
sober?
they had these.
You do it sober?
I have done, yeah, but it's usually for like after a night out, you know, a bit of like...
Yeah, fair
Really? I get in after a night out and I just pass out.
enough. Really? Fair enough.
That's called the 7-year vibe check, that is.
I've just clocked though. I haven't actually drunk all year.
That's
What, in-
impressive.
That's mental. innit?
2022.
To be fair, I have drunk, but not like massively.
Yeah. What I noticed actually, sorry to cut you off there.
No, don't worry about it.
Was that like obviously comparing Ibiza, obviously I went with Lawrence to Ibiza, and comparing that trip and how I felt after that, a week of like doing toxic things, realistically like just trying to fuck birds.
Trying is keyword.
No, but it's
Failing.
like
No, I think you
but,
succeeded
no, because
with
I'm being
that.
like, wait, 'cause I'm being realistic here.
I'm joking.
Like when you're like I don't know, like chasing things that aren't actually like
Important.
that aren't actually going to long term make you actually feel good.
Yeah.
But you think that's what you want. How I felt after that trip compared to coming off the back of Norway, where we were like in a fucking beautiful place doing like productive, pure things, like the feeling of climbing a mountain, getting to the top, like all of that, like the difference is monumental, and it was just like, yeah.
Do you
I
think
really
that
noticed
is
it.
is that a sign of age? Like as
What,
we're getting
like maturing.
we're getting a bit older.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually thinking about that. Like this year, I've sort of really almost when I say the word mature sounds like I'll get boring, but I've actually like stuff has figured out in my head now, and I now realise how I want to operate in order to actually feel good, rather than what I thought I wanted to do to feel good. I.e., before, and I have mentioned this, the whole thing of like going out, stealing people's girlfriends, just doing like getting with random women. Like it's just sort of like that is no real self-fulfillment. That's actually when you think about it, and I have said this, haven't I? Where it's like you're basically just you're seeking reassurance that you're like attractive enough and sexy enough and desired.
Yeah.
Right, that's all that's really going on there. Comparing with what actually really gets me going now, which is fucking the gym. We're just like feeling good and like
Well,
progress
mate,
in the gym and all that, and yeah,
It's the age-old saying, you can't love someone else until you love yourself.
yeah.
And I think you're a prime example of that right now. You know, you're starting to love yourself, which in turn is leading to you having the ability to love someone else.
No, wait, what? Are you bringing this back to the girl?
Well,
No, it is though. It's true though. As soon
it
as you start focusing on yourself and you're a lot clearer in your mind, it's no coincidence that you suddenly found this person that you're really connecting with. It's true though.
Yeah, no, I
when
do
you go
feel
through
you, I
your
do
dodgy
feel you.
stage, you could never find the connection with someone. There's all these meaningless shags. Now you're actually. Well, it's true though. I'm just
No,
hitting
I
some
do feel
hardcore
you.
facts.
I do feel you, and as well the thing of oh shit, wait, what have you just said? I think I had an idea and I've forgotten it.
Meaningless shags.
No, before then.
You can't love
Oh
yourself.
yeah, being so loving yourself. So people would perceive that the me, say like in series 2 of Wafflin, that was obviously during lockdown, drinking all that and getting with whoever, he was really arrogant and loved himself, so full of himself. But in reality, it's more of actually I wasn't at peace with myself, and I think that's the thing. When you find peace with who you are, and you're fully actually like comfortable with who you are, that's when you start to the elevation occurs.
Fully
And
agree.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah, but I mean, you've probably been on like a similar journey mentally, like going through your breakup and whatever. Like, I bet you must have like completely lost yourself and been like, fuck. Just like all that, you know that, because I think the only time I've really felt like that is when like I've had a breakup and then like you go on nights out and you're always trying to pursue something and then you always just, it never gives you that feeling.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. But you only ever notice it when you're on the other side.
Yeah, for sure.
Like now, I'm so focused on where I am now, and I'm so happy where I am that I know what I want to do as well. Like for the first time in ages, I've got everything figured out. I know what I'm doing.
yeah, having that sense of
goals.
like when you like I said previously, with the thing of when you lack purpose, you look for pleasure and distraction. When you find that purpose, oh my God, it drives you, mate. Like you have that goal, you have a clear vision of where you want to go. That feeling is sick, and it powers you like nothing else. You can't fake that energy, sort of thing. Like you can't pretend to be gassed about something and about where you're going if you're not. And and I think that's something that we're all sort of finding.
I think the best thing as well, I've got like a partner to do it with. I feel like I've now got someone on the journey with me.
Well, you know what? I wanted to ask you about that. How does it feel like revealing her to the world now?
Oh yeah, you probably did that. You did a YouTube video, get the thumbnail up, proper how was it? How's it gone down?
People love her.
Yeah,
they love her. How could you not?
Yeah, well,
we still not met her.
Oh, yeah, I haven't met her, so I wouldn't truly know.
Any reason?
Should we get her on the pod?
No.
Would she do it though?
She loves the camera.
Let's not do the podcast. We could do a little.
What?
You got a girlfriend now?
No, I don't.
We can finally do our triple date.
Oh, we could do
we
triple
could go
date.
on
We can finally do the triple date.
Yeah, we could. We could, or just like nah.
Why?
So you don't want us to meet your girlfriend?
Oh, is it?
Well, it's not my girlfriend yet, isn't it? It's still just like in the stage of like hanging out, just hanging out, just chilling.
Cool, just keep it down.
Yeah, just like I'm not nothing too mental.
Why do you think nowadays? I don't know. Have you ever spoken to your grandparents about like their relationship, or even like your parents?
Yeah, they were like, I was married at 18. That's what they said.
Yeah, and it's like, how did you meet? Oh, we went dancing. Then next week we were engaged. And
yeah, it was quick.
But like, why is that the normal,
Well,
or is now the normal?
I think before it was like even my what happened? Your camera's just falling off.
Hitting the table.
Right, one sec. So basically, I think it's where back in the day, even my mum, she says, "Oh yeah, your aim in life was to find a husband to get married. Like that was like one of the objectives, like find security. Whereas I think now people are a lot more like strong, independent people that feel like, oh yeah, I don't need to rely on anyone else in order to feel like I'm secure in life. Do it myself.
There's definitely people are getting married later in life as well.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you were married at 18, 20. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a lot more later engagements now because people are living their life together.
Yeah, no, it's mental. But I think it's overall, it's just good how life's evolving. What?
Do you think that like marriage works though?
I don't know about that. I don't know if it adds for some people, it's like locking it in. Yes, gassed, we're even tighter. For others, it may add a sense of pressure and a sense of I'm locked in. Oh no.
Yeah, and that's what I mean, because I've always said to Ruth, I would get married to her based on the fact I think like she wants to, and it's like, the big occasion of like getting married, and maybe it is different for men and women, but like it would never change my commitment to someone in a relationship. Like I wouldn't, if I didn't want to be with her anymore for whatever reason, being married wouldn't make me think, oh no, I have to. Or like on the flip side, it wouldn't make me like love her anymore.
Yeah, is it just one big expensive day out?
Good party.
Like it's a sick party. It's like a gas
party.
thing, but it's like minimum like.
I think it's also a lot of
tens.
Yeah, tens of thousands of pounds. Like is the most common sort of price.
I think as well, a lot of girls want it's like that's what they dreamed of, their fairy princess wedding. No, it's true. No, but it's true though, isn't it?
No, it is.
It is
I know what you
true.
mean.
Like a lot of girls think like that. And also, I think it's quite nice, have a big day.
No,
have
it
a
is.
good
It
party.
is.
I like the idea of like the dropping on one knee is I like that.
Have you got any ideas of how you're? Obviously, don't reveal because obviously she'll watch the pod and
Nah,
find
she
out.
won't watch. Tell her, Jodie, if you're watching,
Yeah,
turn
just like
off.
suck your mother. No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that, but just don't watch us.
No, I've not got any plans yet.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I know what we have got plans for. There were some comments on the last pod
Oh yeah.
that that allegedly.
You know what? I respect them now.
Yeah?
Because now I read them and I know that they are bantering me. Beforehand, abuse.
Really?
Now.
Wait,
they
or
are
was it that they did just actually trigger you?
No, but yeah, I got triggered beforehand, but this time I can now they're actually quite funny.
Okay, what have we got?
Theo, don't worry about the comments. You can just sit quietly and enjoy the show like the rest of us.
Oh. What is it? They think you're just a viewer?
Just a view.
Nah, you're engaged.
Don't worry about the comments, Theo, mate. Not everyone can be as alpha as Joe and carry the interviews like he does.
I still don't understand how
don't
you're
mind-
getting the credit for it.
We don't mind you
Wait,
sitting and listening like
Well,
the rest of us.
so when we do interviews, I don't command it.
That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, in the Hasbulla interviews, Malfoy brought a lot to that.
Yeah. I presented it though.
Well, yeah.
I'm not saying I did everything, but as in like I can understand why they went, oh, Joe
But it is also
presented
like
that show.
your role, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah. So why are you saying
No, he
why am
was-
I getting any why?
He was a mute.
That was I was a mute.
But you couldn't think of a question. You
No,
went blank.
no,
You
I-
got starstruck.
No, I did get starstruck. That is true. But I literally... No, it's because I was trying to figure that Russian statement in my head the whole time. Does he even speak Russian? I don't even know.
Where's he from?
Dagestan. Like Khabib.
Dagestan.
Where's Dagestan?
yeah, don't know Dagestan. Come on.
It's got to be hard for Theo, man. He's not used to being in the spotlight so much, and it always seems like it's hard for him to be himself.
Nah.
Do you think?
No.
Oh.
Been doing YouTube 7-8 years.
All right, you lot, we are giving away 8 free beers, right? If you're a beer individual and love it, this one is for you. All you have to do, right, to claim these lovely beers that are from the likes of Croatia, Sweden, Norway, bespoke, lovely beers, right, is go to beer52.com/wafflin and pay the $9.95 postage.
$5.95.
What did I say?
$9.95.
$5.95, even better. All right, that's beer52.com/wafflin to claim yours now. And Theo, as a loving beer drinker, how good are these beers?
Mate, when I say second to none, I mean it. This month, obviously, as you said, it's from the Great European Road Trip. You get yourself a magazine and some snacks with them. My personal favourite, the one from Austria.
Ooh.
I've actually had it before in Austria, and it's, oh mate, and you get it in England, now it's class.
So, get your hands on them now. That is beer52.com/wafflin. Back on with the show.
Been really ill this week.
Yeah?
Caught the plague, it feels like.
No, but have you got... Because isn't it interesting, right? So let's look at this. Now that the news has gone on, obviously, onto this World War III, no more COVID. No more... COVID's gone.
There is one Twitter account.
What?
This lady, have you seen it?
No.
She's batshit crazy, absolutely batshit crazy. She's like, how dare this war go ahead? I think we should make sure all of Ukraine are vaccinated before the war starts.
Yeah. Didn't I send that in the group chat?
I'm deadly serious.
No. Surely there's banner. Surely there's banner.
She's actual, like,
Yeah.
not all there.
Maybe there's been some there's been a lot of fucked up shit going on in the news about it. I've seen a couple of things. Like one woman on American TV was complaining about how she was meant to be going to Italy this summer and now she doesn't know she's going to be able to because of the war and stuff like that. And have you seen the bad stuff about people have been saying war's been going on, but when you see white Europeans being killed, it's just different. That was really? So they're we're used to seeing war in the third world countries, but seeing white people get killed, it's different. And I'm not going to lie, right? There was a footballer that refused to wear no war shirt because he's mate, in Palestine, etc. There's constantly this killing and all that. But why are we making a big deal of it as much now? Because it's white people, I guess. I don't know. Well, he's white. But no, yeah, but that's the thing.
I get what you're saying.
But we said this before. At the end of the day, the skin color isn't it's not divisive, is it? People are dying. It's still people dying.
Yeah, but on the news, you can't deny that on the news it is this is a lot more prominent and there's a lot more of a thing about it.
Do you know what it is? I think it's because it has an effect on our country.
Okay.
That's why in the BBC news you're seeing a lot more because it will affect England,
yeah,
it will affect all these
but
other
that
countries
shows how we are as people. We only care when
Exactly.
we're a bit worried. Because we're thinking what if we do something, then Russia come for us? And that is it. But I do want to play this clip because this is the worst clip, and I'll send it to Tom so he can.
Yeah, okay.
Me, I'm sorry. It's really emotional for me because I see European people with blue eyes and blonde hair being killed, children being killed every day with Putin's missiles.
So that's what he was saying, blonde-haired white Europeans being killed.
Yeah.
And that was his thing. He was saying that's why it's so shocking.
Is that really?
Mate, it's and there's so many incidents of it, but there's also incidents in Ukraine of them not letting black people leave the country.
Mate, I saw a video that they would only let Ukrainian people
board the train, right?
Yeah, board the train and not Africans, which is dodgy.
I'm sorry, but there's just no excuse for that. Every human's a human. You let anyone and everyone onto those trains to go.
Yeah, not that we want to.
It's so mental that fucking I swear, how have they not? How has the lesson not been learnt from the world wars that have happened before? Is there no way that Putin can just be
Mate, he's 70 years old. Why is he bothering a world war?
Is he?
He's 70. I swear he's about to turn 70. He's about to have his 70th birthday. Instead of fucking going for walks along the beach and walking his dog like an old man, he's starting a World War III. Is he all right in the head? I'm not too sure. oh, now the Russia's going to come for us.
They're coming for Wafflin, mate.
Big Putin.
But it is all nuts, like, because obviously you see the conspiracy theorists, and this is me just being a messenger, right? Obviously, like, oh, conveniently, COVID ends, and boom, there's now something else to wipe that off the screens. And it's like, oh...
Well,
is there any sort of like? Is there some big agenda? Right? Is there between the elites where it's like, right, we do this, then we'll do this, then we'll do that. Is there a?
What, as in, do they all come together as a collective and they're like, oh, let's now this is ending, let's fuck shit up this way?
Because COVID's still very.
We need to keep like the world scared and the world in fear. How's another way that it can be done? Let's start a war.
COVID's still super prominent in countries like Germany and Italy. Like, there's still loads of measures in place. It's just so happened England have, like, Boris has sacked it all off. Like, I was going to say something then. Oh, I can't remember. I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, there is that conspiracy theory about this all being like a ploy for like New World Order, and I haven't read into it properly. So
who's the American Donny who always like Alex Jones?
Yeah.
You know, he's a bit crazy, but he actually gets a lot of stuff right.
Okay, well, he predicts the future.
You know,
like Nostradamus.
He predicted this war was going to happen back in like November.
Yeah, but didn't you mug off people that predict wars, going, oh, wars,
No, the difference between reading where the politics are going and predicting a war in 4 months and some random.
Yeah, but they'd been building up troops along the border for like over a year.
Exactly. So it's no like it's just Alex Jones. That's
okay.
That's always like, oh my god, Alex Jones, he's the truth again. Have you seen? What do you think on Apple Pay and Google Pay now? Are not working in Russia. People can't get on the tubes. So
they're putting all these things on where it's like they're limiting that Russia can't make like international payments. They're obviously out of like any FIFA or UEFA competitions.
Yeah.
They're basically making it so that like
they don't exist.
Like the value of Russia and the abilities of Russia.
So the citizens of Russia are being punished.
You got to feel bad for them, but
you have to do it. It's the only way to get to the people in charge.
But it's mental. Like they're getting punished, but then. Like, is that... Because it's almost like doing everything possible to interfere with them without doing...
Without killing them, basically.
Yeah, without engaging in war.
But at the same time, they're also turning the public against their leader, which is sort of what you want as well.
Well, yeah, but does he care? Does he, like, what is this about? Is this about him wanting to help, like, do something for Russia? Because if it is, then he's fucking them up.
He's not even president, is he? He's prime minister at the moment.
No, he's president.
Is he sure?
Oh,
I swear he goes, mate, he goes between, like...
Yeah, he just flicks between the two.
He's just, like, basically, Putin just is Russia. Like, he just is Russia. No matter who's actually technically in charge, Putin is in charge. He's KGB through and through.
Yeah, mate.
Scary bastard. Did you see the video of Conor McGregor a few years ago?
What, touching him?
Yeah.
Well, so why is that illegal? Like, so why? So you're not allowed to put your arm around him? Why?
I don't think it's illegal as such, but I don't know.
I don't think I'd want to risk it.
What is it? If you?
It's just from his security.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor. Putin, man.
Like, should you reckon, like, secretly right now, like the UK, the US, whoever, are like trying to find ways that they can secretly assassinate him? Like, because surely right now there's a lot going behind the scenes. They're like, right, how can we deal with this guy? Can we just get him killed?
Can we just get him killed?
Mate, well, surely that's an option they're assessing.
Surely they should have thought of that for years.
Because at this point, it's like, okay, but until he's engaging in full-on war, like, surely it's a bit, okay, we shouldn't actually just murk him.
No,
but
I don't think so, because if it say, for example, Putin gets... if Putin gets, like, assassinated and it ends up being, like, an American agent who does it, Russia are just going to declare war on the US.
Hey, wasn't that was how World War One started? Was it, like, the Austrian or Hungarian, like, King Franz Ferdinand got assassinated, and that's how World War One booted off?
Yeah,
shit, the bed.
Yeah, man.
So we've just got... it's just scary.
Well, there's a siege of Kiev happening right now.
Siege of Kiev?
Yeah, apparently, like, there's a 40-mile...
Is it Kiev?
What?
It's not Kiev.
It's Kiev, mate.
Like chicken Kiev?
Yes.
What, K-Y-I-V?
It's Kiev.
That's not pronounced Kiev.
Mate, are you all right?
Are you all right? Kiev's in Russia.
Wait,
go on.
Kiev is Ukraine. Kiev is in Russia.
Mate, are you mad?
I believe. I'm not 100%. I believe.
Mate, I've actually been to Kiev in Ukraine.
Yeah, but is it pronounced like that?
Yes.
It's not spelt like K-I-E-V.
The K-Y...
Are you right?
IV.
So at home, you and your mum are going, oh, yeah, let's go to Kiev.
No, mate, hang about. I actually want
Seas
to.
of Kiev.
Nah, fuck this.
In the Ukraine.
Chicken Kiev, mate.
Ukraine.
Now, fuck this, right, you lot. Right, let me quickly get it up right now and just see what it comes up with. So what? So, Kiev, yeah? English.
Is he all right?
He's actually lost.
English. Nah. To Ukrainian. Is that what they speak?
You'd hope so.
No, they
Yeah,
speak
Ukrainian. Right? And here we go. Ready, boys? Your vehicles. No, vehicle. Ready?
Київ. Київ.
Kiev.
Київ.
Do the English version, mate.
Kyiv.
Kiev!
No, it's not
Kiev.
Kiev.
It's fucking Kiev! Mate, all I know is it's not Kiev.
Yes, it is.
Oi, let us know in the bottom.
Well, either way, there's a fucking 40-mile Russian like military thing just surrounding the city.
Okay, if you get drafted, what are you doing?
Break
If you-
my leg.
If you get a message saying you've got to back the country, like on a serious one, right? Say England get involved in this war, and it's like, right, every male between this age, and we're probably going to be included in that, you have to go,
We'll have to do it, mate.
like legitimately.
Every male?
No, but on a level, firstly,
Why can't
Obviously-
females go?
well, no, I'm just saying if they said this about every male, I didn't count for everyone that could possibly go, but I'm just saying we're free males, so yeah, as an
We'll have
example.
to do it.
I'm not a male if there's a
So
war,
my
mate.
knee, right, on a level, my knee that's snapped, would I be allowed to do it?
Hang on, I do have asthma.
No, but would I?
What have I got?
And if
Perfectly healthy man.
No, I got something.
no,
No, I have. Give me a second.
perfect,
No,
mate.
mate, your knee is absolutely fine.
No, but
You just been bragging about hiking up a mountain.
yeah, I know. So that's sick. But on a level, obviously, it starts hurting after like a certain amount of time. So what I'm saying is,
Talking about
because
your mate.
part of it is snapped, all right. They couldn't repair it because there wasn't enough blood flow. So technically, I have a snapped part of my knee.
Yeah, so if
So-
you can hike up a mountain in Norway in 2 feet of snow,
Okay.
you can walk around a
Yes,
town.
I could do that, bruv. But what I'm saying is, would on medical grounds they'd be like, no, like, I mean,
in fairness-
basically, if we're not knowledgeable on that, then
I'm not sure if medical grounds really apply when you're like being drafted for war. Like, imagine like World War II, they're just like, oh no, sorry Tony, mate, you can't come in. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
stubbed your
mental
toe
health
2
and,
weeks
and
ago.
other things weren't much of a thing
I
back
just
then.
have
So
to-
what if someone's, let's say, for example, got bipolar or depression, for example? Would they be drafted in
there might
to
be
war?
a security risk.
Well, yeah.
Security.
Wait, what? No,
What,
but
like they're
is
gonna
it-
go fucking snitch on you to the rocket.
No, what, I don't know. Like,
I don't trust him, mate. He's got bipolar.
No, wait. Basically, it's just that obviously, yeah. There's just a lot more that we now know about the humankind that may need to be
I need to
evaluated.
Oh,
take my inhaler with me.
God, you'd get
Imagine
you'd
if
get
next
killed.
year
You'd get
in war.
They send you in first. They'd be like, fucking kill him.
No, I fucking...
Just have him.
Mate, I'm not being funny, yeah? Mate, I'm not being funny. I'd do a better job than you.
Wait, really?
Of course I would. When it comes down to actual serious scenarios, there's no better man who will perform under pressure.
Right, well, that's what it comes
Well, there you
down
go, Boris, mate. Got your leader.
to. You can lead the army.
Mate, I've been watching videos on like how to like survive a nuclear blast on YouTube. Like,
Yeah, move to fucking Devon.
What?
Yeah. You seen the radius? Seaford will just about make it.
What the radio? Oh,
as in like if they strike London.
Okay, if they launch one on London.
What are you doing?
Well, the thing is it?
Asking for a mate.
Oh, in London.
Oh, you're
No,
murdered.
you're fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
no, I was
fucked,
watching this
son.
video last night. So obviously, like,
Mate, it's obvious what you got
the
to do.
blast will go off. Everyone within like a certain radius just gets vaporized. Like, you just turn to dust, mate. Like, you wouldn't even know it happened. And then like beyond that like blast zone, you then like your skin will just melt. Like, you'll get burnt. So you'll just be there, and it'll just be like dripping off you. And then beyond that, like
You will. I will.
everything gets blown out. Like, buildings get like just knocked down, and then obviously then you've got the fallout. So then we all get radiation poisoning. And then we
Someone
fucking
ain't seen
die.
Indiana Jones.
What?
Just get in a fucking fridge. Get in a fridge.
Sorry, what?
Get in a fridge and you survive. I bet you.
All right, okay. All right.
20 quid.
All right, no, but hang on, right? So you and Jodie are at home. There's
Who's
only one.
getting in the
There's only
fridge?
one fridge.
No, there's space for two.
No, okay. So if you had to
I'll
decide,
put Jodie in the fridge.
you would.
Of course I would.
fucking punch her in the face and sit in the fridge yourself.
Absolutely, there's absolutely no way I'd do that. I would never have to live with myself. What's true?
I think you'd get over it, mate.
Think about it. If you came down to it, Luke, you're putting Ruth in the fridge.
Yeah.
Are you?
No.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you?
No, of course I would. And it would
Look
be.
at it,
Why are you
sketchy.
twiddling your necklace, mate?
It would literally. It would be that.
There'll be no questions asked. Like they're going in the fridge.
You wouldn't be able to live with yourself, like knowing that you'd done
Yeah.
that. I think to be fair, I'd probably put a lot of people in that fridge over.
Yeah.
Okay,
100%.
who's got out of us boys? Who's going in the fridge?
Well, there's no way.
No, you're not going in the fridge.
No, but Weller would take us both out. He wouldn't allow.
What the
he wouldn't
fuck?
allow for discussion.
Wait, this actually says a lot about what you think about me then.
if we voted to like put you in, he'd be like, no, that's not.
What?
No.
Oh,
I'm going in.
Surely, like the superior
More
genes
people
need
will
to
miss me.
continue.
no, we'd have to. No, we'd have
More people will miss me.
No, you know
You,
what?
so you think
Mate,
I'm
you
actually gonna?
You
What?
wouldn't. You're too wide for the fridge. You wouldn't
Yeah,
fit.
that's true.
And you're too small for the fridge.
Right, I'm going in the fridge, mate.
I'll go in the freezer.
Thaw you out when
so
it's done.
what is this like? This theory? Why does it?
Yeah, why are we going Devon? Oh no, you said because it's out of the radius.
Fridge is,
Yeah, the fridge. Yeah.
it can withstand the blast radius. It can withstand the. No, I trusted the science, man.
fucking
Mate,
bollocks,
Indiana
man.
Jones fucking the bomb landed basically on his house, and he was in the fridge and he's alive.
It's just coincidence he was hanging about in the fridge. I just think I'm a clown in here.
What are you doing on Sunday, Simon? Sitting in the fridge.
Nah, like he obviously saw the bomb like was about to explode or whatever, and like 1 second he just started like getting all this. And he's like, the only place to go is the fridge, and he survived. It's because of the way the nuclei and the atoms.
Nuclei is at the centre of a
The
cell.
radon basically will not combine.
Radon.
What are you saying?
The Barbaron.
In the land of Valeria. No. The science does. Fuck yeah. It'll work. Go in the fridge.
What?
You
All right,
heard
we'll
it
go
here,
in the
lads.
fridge. Yeah, I love the fridge. Think it's great fucking contraption. Now, you lot, for most of us at school, doing French or Spanish, German class may have been a laugh, a time where you sort of muck around,
Indeed.
right? And we may not have actually learnt a lot from it.
Well, Babbel have made an app made by real life people to help you in real life scenarios.
Yes.
And make learning languages fun.
Exactly. And from learning Spanish, right, one of the big things is like, it's all good learning a couple of phrases, but you want to actually be practical with it and communicate and talk. Like, that is what language is for, communication.
I mean, I was in
So-
France. I was in France, obviously, recently. I can't lie, I was a little bit embarrassed that I just couldn't remember the French that I'd learnt at school. And I was like, I wish I'd gone on Babbel earlier. I was so embarrassed.
Exactly. So, to save your language embarrassment,
Oh!
now, honestly, if you want to learn language and do it in a really simple, easy, fun way, go to Babbel, right? .com right now. Babbel.com/play and use the promo code Wafflin for an extra 6 months for free on your subscription when you buy a 6-month subscription. So that'd be like a year in total for the price of 6 months. So it's quality. That is babbel.com/play and use the promo code Wafflin to claim that now. Very good. Back on with the show.
I saw something recently online.
Yeah.
I saw this mother.
Yeah.
Could have been 65, 60, I don't really know. Maybe in her early 40s for all we know, who was deadlifting. How many pounds?
KG.
How many kg?
He's talking about your mother.
You talk about my mum.
Talking about your mum.
My mum, get it up right now. So she competed in a powerlifting competition.
Didn't just compete. Fucking.
She smashed it. She got up 85 kg with ease.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not being funny. It looked
Yeah.
like she could have gone heavier.
So because it was her first competition and they didn't know how she was going to obviously like take in a surrounding, performing under pressure, etc. They put her on a weight that they were like, yeah, she's going to be able to do that. It will be like still a bit of a test, but she'll be able to do it and it will qualify her for the British Championships.
Here we go.
She had to hit 85 to qualify. So now she's competing in the British Championships. And if she wins that, mate, she's just British champion.
Yeah, that is
Little
pretty.
British champion.
That's fucked.
Jenny.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm also gassed to do, because she's part of my video I'm making. I've documented both of our, because she went from being like basically obese, like at the same time when I was like really fucked as well, and we sort of like done it along the same lines like together, and we've documented both. and seeing her journey, obviously, like we've seen me like get in shape before, but seeing hers, mate, it's fucking inspirational. It's like it's mad. Like she should be written off. Like so many people at that age are like, oh, I'm too old. Oh, I'm finished. Oh, I've got no reason. And she's found purpose in it and found a way to enjoy it and get gassed from it. And she's thriving. And
It just shows it's never too late to pick up a new hobby or anything like that. No matter what your disadvantages are.
Oh, she's not disabled.
No, it's not what I mean. No, as in, you could have said her disadvantage was her age.
It's not a disadvantage.
No, but a lot of people could see it as a disadvantage.
Well, yeah,
it's not. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they'd go, oh yeah, I'm past it, whatever. But yeah, she deadlifts more than Lawrence.
More than me, probably.
Yeah, she's fucking strong, mate. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I reckon my strength genes come from her.
Well,
Like,
is your dad a big guy?
I don't know. I haven't really seen him in years.
Oh.
Never came back to the shops.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say? I didn't hear. What did you say? What did you fucking say?
Never came back from the shops.
That one hit home.
Really funny, mate. Your little perfect family. Parents still together, are they? Yeah, cute. Life must have been hard for you, bro. Cock. Triggered. Anyways.
No, it's quite a harsh joke, really. If you
No,
think
it's
about
fucking banter. But I mean, look, it makes you stronger. I think actually, like those that are born into like more complete families with everything perfect, right? Genuinely, it's actually a disadvantage because everything's easier. Whereas when like you don't have the guidance of say like certain figures saying, oh, this is how you do everything, this is how you do this, and you have to actually go out and learn it, builds character, mate. And that's why I believe, say someone like Lawrence, my friend Lawrence, who's been through fucking hell, is now like smashing what he's doing. He's able to be like the CEO of his own business and smash it. He's just lost 85 kg, 55
honestly,
kg. I said that in the last pod, but
I
like,
actually can't go
but
over
he's
that.
done like he's able to do shit like that because he's had to go through and learn shit himself without like a fucking helping hand and everything.
I'm sorry, I just still never get over that number.
Yeah, mate, it's serious
That's
shit.
so obscene.
Yeah, like we're like the circle that I'm operating with at the moment are serious. Like we're all on a wave, and he's going to be in part of my vid as well.
It's nice.
Like,
Well, he went to Norway with you, right?
Well, yeah. So exactly that. And it's fucking sick. And as well in Norway, I filmed a vlog of the thing that I'm going to put on the platform on the website I'm building. So it'll be
like
so-
exclusive
I get
content.
Yeah, so it'll be like exclusive. Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, basically, I just like vlogged the whole thing. It's jokes, mate. Just filmed it all on the iPhone. As well, right?
Fucking iPhone.
I fucking rented a 10 grand camera to go to Norway. And I ended up using my iPhone for like all of it. Because it produced a better, like, just picture. Like
This is iPhone.
Well, yeah. What one are you using?
The best of the best.
Is
Yeah.
it the 13 Pro Max? Yeah, that's what I took. And it's just, mate, like, I couldn't believe it. And it just shows that, like, Apple and phones will just take over. Like, big cameras won't be necessary, really,
You don't need
anymore.
You don't need it now. That camera, I do pretty much everything vlog-wise on that phone now. And then you can now buy a Rode. A Rode will do a microphone attachment for it as a vlogging camera. Like,
Yeah.
it's better than that. It's a DSLR, like
Mate,
cinematic mode, and you can edit everything. You can edit the focus.
So
and
you
stuff,
can
can't
edit the focus afterwards.
Yeah.
Also, like, there's the different lens options of, like, the really zoomed in cinematic lens, the further one out,
Times
and then
360.
wide angle.
Yeah.
Like, that's to when you're on a shoot, mate. Like, to change lenses 3 times takes time, and to carry that all around, like, it's so impractical.
Stabilization as well.
Oh yeah,
The
mate.
stabilization is mad, mate. It looks like he's on a gimbal. Like, we did a running shot, right, where basically Lawrence had to run full pelt next to me, just holding the iPhone, mate, smooth.
Yeah, it's elite.
And it's like, what the fuck? And
All you need now for like filmmaking is literally an iPhone and a GoPro.
GoPro, yeah. I mean, it depends if you're doing action
Yeah, do
shots.
you know what I mean? Like they're the two.
Yeah,
that's all
like
you need now.
being a creator visually has never been easier.
Yep.
Ever.
I agree.
And it's like, if you've got a cell phone, like, I will.
Cell
Obviously,
phone.
I've only used like the Apple one, and I would not advocating, not sponsored, but like I reckon they're the only ones that have the ability. I haven't seen other cameras on phones. Correct me if I'm wrong. No. But if you've got an iPhone, mate, you can fucking do anything.
In terms of video, I do want to mention one thing actually, and this one's about the person sitting to my left here.
Person sitting to your left.
Yeah, he's got a new little business venture.
What
Do I?
is cock selling factory?
Yeah, well, You announced it on your on your Instagram.
Wait, what is it?
What is it?
Your new podcast.
Those
Oh.
vibrating love eggs.
Well, it hasn't started yet.
Okay, what
did
is
you
it?
go with my name?
What, sniffing lines?
What is that? What you said?
No, I didn't.
That was your suggestion.
I said driving lines.
No, no, you didn't.
I literally said driving lines.
Wait, so what
Wait,
is it
did
about?
you?
What is it about? This is all new to me.
Wait, you've not
Is-
seen it? He's
No.
leaving us.
He's leaving.
He's leaving and creating his own.
You leaving?
I'm not
He used
leaving.
us to get his own platform.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm joking.
that's not happening. But yeah, no, it's just literally just an F1 podcast.
Who are you doing it
Where-
with, by the way?
Matt Jackson,
Oh, class.
and Jack 8. He loves it. He started one like last year, and I hopped on a few episodes with him. It's just literally after like every race week, we're just gonna have a little chat in the studio.
That'd be a good
Have you got-
sponsorship,
Have you got
Sponsorship.
mate. Because there's so much money in F1.
Yeah.
Like if you got big, like you could get sent out to the races. Because like I did that deal with Formula E.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that, but for Formula One would be fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, and mate, obviously that would be
Would you
absolute
do Formula
gold.
E? Because they're obviously they're gassed. They want to engage with creators.
I just don't watch it.
Oh shit.
And
It's
like,
quite good though.
it is fun.
It was
it's just,
fun.
It's just not there yet.
They need to get faster. I think when they get faster,
Not even that. They just need
Oh.
superstars.
superstars.
They
What
need
they need
su-
personalities.
They need big names. Do you
Well,
know
that
what I
comes
mean?
into this thing again, then, right? Right. So, what, are you almost agreeing with the fact that sport isn't actually about the quality; it's about just the personalities involved?
no, but,
for the masses.
but I also think that like the quality. People get their names through quality.
Yeah,
So
agreed.
like people watch, say, like Formula One for the likes of Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso, who have like these are all people that have like made a name for themselves in the sport.
But as in, so they've been good at their sport, but if they had no personality, do you reckon that would deter people?
Well, that's what I think. The difference between Messi and Ronaldo. I hate to always
Yeah.
bring it up. They both have the talent. There's no denying it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason Ronaldo has 400 million followers on Instagram. There's a reason Messi has 300 million. I know there's two insane numbers to talk about. There's 100 million gap on Instagram
Yeah,
purely for the fact of Ronaldo's personality is more out there.
Yeah.
So probably can connect with more people.
Yeah.
And I think the same in F1. Like, you need the talent to get you to the top.
Yeah.
But it's your personality and who you are as a person will get you those fans.
Yeah. Ultimately, I guess like going on to the boxing thing, it's where like I think in so some sports the quality needs to be at a certain level, but say like with fighting, you don't have to be an amazing fighter if your personality is fucking up here.
Yeah.
Like because you
If
can
you
choose
like- if
who
you
you
cause
fight.
shit.
Yeah, you know.
McGregor towards the end of his career.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Whereas something with football, like N'Golo Kante, like he doesn't really talk
But also-
much, but he's quality and people love him because of that.
In football, you can have this like amazing personality, but if you're shit,
Yeah, it's just
It's
you're just
like-
shit. Yeah, people.
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
people
Like,
don't
so-
like watching losers. Yeah. So you got to have that, but
Yeah.
yeah, basically just yeah.
but yeah, you should. Hopefully that'll be good. When does it launch?
I think we're gonna try and get the first episode out after pre-season testing,
Well, it's happening right now, right?
which is that was winter testing. We got it's like I think it's on like the 13th of March or whatever.
When's the
between
first race?
It's like the week after that, the 20-something.
Where are you gonna record? Is it your gaff?
Yeah, just in my office. Just my sofa's turned up now. Just got
Microphones?
a couple of handheld ones.
Oh.
The Rode
Yeah, just that one.
interviewer thing.
Yeah. They're sick. They're sick.
Yeah.
That should be class.
Yeah. Hopefully it kicks off if anyone likes
Oh, it's a
Formula
bit- It's a
One.
bit
All
annoying.
subscribe. Can we link it down below or like?
You
or
want to get
link-
it set
Yeah.
up because this will
It
owned
is-
as your start.
Yeah, and what is the name of it?
We have I think it's gonna be Racecast.
Why not Driving Me Crazy?
Driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Cast.
Driving Me Crazy cast.
I put
Racing Point.
Racing Point is a name
I
of
know, I know.
Pole position.
yeah.
Whoa!
But what we also had to think about is we needed to be able to get socials for everything.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise,
Legitimate.
like it looks a bit tacky.
You're starting
if you,
from scratch. A brand new YouTube channel, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, don't use like a pre.
Whatever you do, have it fucking done before this podcast goes out, because there'll be people that literally go, right, we need to fucking take every single social that could possibly
Yeah.
be an F1
You need
type
to
thing.
They'll
get
all
F1
be
guests,
set up.
Yeah,
20
they'll-
F1 guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we will. We want to get people on. Like, even if people just, like F1.
Yeah, quality. That's phenomenal, mate. I'm
And
glad for
you know what? It'll be good as well because it will coincide with Drive to Survive coming out.
Yeah, that comes out on the 11th. Have
I
you ever
don't know-
seen
I
that?
don't know what that is.
Mate,
mate, you'd love it.
watch
What is it? What is it?
It's like a Netflix series on the F1, but it takes you through like each season for the past.
If you don't
3
find
years.
F1 exciting because of long races or whatever, you will love Drive to Survive.
This Drive to Survive has. They showed a picture of the American Grand Prix, like pre-Drive to Survive, and it's like not very like full. And then they show it after like it had come out, and it had like hit the big leagues, and it's packed
All,
out.
like, the behind
really?
the scenes, like
It's
the
brought
Has it
so
done
many
bits for
eyes
it?
to the sport.
That's sick. It's almost like the Arsenal documentary that's currently being filmed. Like
Oh.
that's where that thing where they show a team season. What's it called? They
Prime, All or Nothing.
Yeah.
All or Nothing. Yeah, it's such a
Mate,
sick series. It's
everyone was-
fucking quality.
Everyone was rinsing it at the start.
Really?
And
I think it's
everyone's rinsing
amazing.
because like, it's gonna be a laughing stock.
Yeah.
And I was like, just you watch.
It's got a good
Just
storyline, the
watch.
Arsenal one this
And
year. I'm going to be
mate,
gassed for
It's
that.
gonna be.
Is it out?
No, at
No.
the end of the season.
Well, yeah, the
I'm
season's got to
excited to
finish
see
first.
Mate, it'll be
the
so
Aubameyang situation.
Yeah, mate, all of that. I hope they show it.
They
Because
will,
obviously
of course
the club have to get a say in like what is shown and what isn't. But I hope they like go into detail on
I
that. 'Cause
wonder
I
as
bet
well.
it's juicy.
At the start of the season, do you remember they were like refused to show 2 games at the start? They were like, yeah, you're not filming for 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah, all came out as like they're just like stop filming for like 2 weeks
Why? What Arsenal
because
said that?
Arsenal were doing a bit crap. Yeah,
That's not
but
fair.
I reckon they're gonna reverse that. And use that as
Hopefully.
part of the storyline. now.
Hopefully.
And
That'd be
see the
good.
monumental rise of the young guns.
That'd be phenomenal. Well, this weekend I am, well, by the time this comes out, it'll be the day after. But I'm commentating Deji against Alex Wasabi.
Yeah.
So obviously the other fights on the card I'm not too sure about. And I
Halal
think,
Ham.
Well, Halal Ham's fighting. I'm not really sure about the rest of the roster, but look,
King Kenny.
King, yep. Who's he?
You chip TikToker.
Is he Beta Squad?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because this is the thing. Like, I was like, right, I need to do a whole load of homework before
you
before the weekend because obviously the difference between like other cards where it's been like YouTube is they've managed to get like solid YouTubers on that everyone like really like like really know. Whereas this time I think like the reason why they're struggling to maybe like sell out the venue or sell a lot of tickets is because they've just gone, let's just get influencers on, but not necessarily. I don't think they've done their homework on like
got your
ones
name.
that are huge that are going to really be draws. I think Deji's the only real draw on that card.
Yeah, I get you.
So it's
And
sort
even
of like
the fight itself is that it's not like
it's not like a
hugely
grudge match. It's not like
anticipated fight.
oh yeah, JJ and Logan fucking made sense. Me and JJ fucking there was a beef there. This one it's sort of like who the fuck is that guy? Like it's
Who is Alex
literally that.
Wasabi?
He was a massive YouTuber back in the day.
I just remember freaking going to LA and he was there just chonging on weed the old time. Like
Very-
bare, mate. Like
very
loads.
LA, very
Yeah,
LA.
like that's and I just remember like thinking, oh, he's quite jokes. But when I heard that he was fighting, I was like, what?
Yeah,
But I've heard
apparently pretty good.
So what did you well, you've heard from inside the Deji camp?
No, it's public knowledge.
What?
And I think Gibbs came out and said like he thinks that Wasabi might win.
Wasabi's gonna win.
Yeah,
Why?
Because everyone's saying apparently Wasabi, his training camp is like for the people inside. Well, I guess it comes from the inside of his training camp, whatever. But apparently he's really good. Like he's really.
And why is
good.
Deji? But surely Deji's really good.
Has it? Yeah,
I'm
but
sure he is, but he's lost. If you lose 2 of your fights,
But has Gibb trained with Deji's? Like
no, he doesn't know about Deji. I don't think.
How does he know about Alex Wasabi then?
I think just like rumors spread.
rumors. spread.
Rumors spread. Oh, I
But
don't know.
Wasabi, I think apparently there's like footage of Wasabi as well. So I think it'll be a real, because you know how Deji has like that, during his fights, like he doesn't give up, does he? Like he goes for it.
Well,
especially
it's just-
against Jake.
it's-
Like, he has a fighting mentality within his fights.
Well, it's been the thing of like, is he truly about it when it going gets tough? So like in those moments, like, it's all good saying, "Oh yeah, I'm fucking grr, ready to go. I'll fight anyone." But when you're so blowing, like knackered, and you know you're at your absolute max, like at that moment, like do you keep pushing or do you not? And it's in training, I guess, that has let him down in previous matches where he clearly hasn't done the conditioning to get where he has to be in that
Yeah.
red zone, where his heart rate's at his max, and do loads of training at that. And we've seen in his physical shape before and in his performances where he's obviously not managed to get, he's just basically blown out of steam.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I think it would be nice if we see him turn up to a fight where he actually looks ready to fight. And he looks like he's actually put in the work. And I think he's been saying online quite a lot that, this time it is different.
Yeah.
But, like, I also feel like maybe we've heard him say that before.
Yeah.
So I hope he turns up and ready,
Yeah.
basically.
I wonder if the whole experience will play into it this time, because he's had his fights before. He knows what it's like to be in an arena full of a crowd. Does Wasabi know what that's really like?
Mate, it's huge.
It
It's
will affect
massive.
it a lot, right?
Massive. And I think, like, going into that this time, I mean, he did the last one abroad, didn't he? So he's done that. Having that experience under his belt
Have the
will
home
be
crowd.
massive. Home crowd, like, will all be on his side. It's going to be, like, everyone chanting his name. It's just going to be interesting that if, like... Because I know... speaking to whether it's world champions or boxers or YouTube boxers, like taking an L, it sticks with you, right? You know firsthand, like how I, dealt with the loss. And if he loses again, like just the mental side of that, when you keep going, right, this is the time I'm going to put everything in. And when you feel like you have put everything in, and if you lose again, it's like, fuck, like what's he going to do? It's going to be mental, but I guess that's part of it.
He has to win.
He has to
And
win.
And this sort of links back to what we were talking about earlier. If he loses, is he just destined to never win? Is it that? If he is,
You only lose when you quit, mate, and if you give up.
So what if he keeps coming back and he loses? He loses. He loses. Like, at what
Well,
point are
Johnny
you like,
Nelson
fuck
did that.
this?
At the beginning of Johnny Nelson's career, he just kept losing, and then he eventually started winning and became the champion.
But what if he never won?
That's fucking hard, mate. Yeah.
Winners never quit, and
Yeah.
quitters never win.
Facts.
So don't
Yeah.
quit.
Right.
What is that? Well, that's
Put
it.
some sad music behind that. Put it on TikTok.
That one came from Miss Golds.
Miss Gold. Is that what she said? Oh yeah, do you
It's
remember
actually
that?
stuck with me forever.
What? Wait.
It was
What?
on the board at Steve said, winners never quit, quitters never win.
Yeah, but that's like a world famous saying.
Came from Miss Golds, mate. Oh, do you reckon, like, at school, there was a board at Seaford Head, like, of, like, people that made it. And it was just, like, rugby players.
Yes.
There was just, like, a random rugby player and, like, a couple of hockey players. Do you reckon we run it?
I mean, I often think, like, what is the way in which the Seaford Head teachers portray us, and how are we spoken about by the pupils that went there? Is it like, oh my God, they went here, or oh my God,
we
what
don't
fucking
care.
embarrassments to our school?
Or they don't care at
Or
all.
are the teachers that literally, like, weren't that fussed about, I mean, actually, they did used to play my films in assembly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Stewart loved it. But I wonder if they take, like, credit, like, oh, yeah, we taught Theo Baker everything he knows, or, like...
Without that football soccer size before school.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
restored
yeah.
that goal.
Yeah. No, it's funny because, like, you hear almost like a lot of rappers and people that are like, oh, yeah, my teachers fucking used to just hate me and chat shit and just be like, I'd never make it. And then once they make it, the teachers are like, oh, shit.
I do feel like at school, though, we had quite a good relationship with our teachers. Though.
Well, yeah.
They weren't, like, none of them were, like...
They called me fucking gremlin, mate. That actually was horrible. So my ears used to stick out, all right? Fucking Temple and Purdy, all of them. All of the PE teachers used to just call me gremlin. Here's a photo of a gremlin.
It would never be like.
Here is a photo of a
Joe.
fucking gremlin, mate. And all they used to be like, hey, gremlin, gremlin. And I'm just like, ah. 'Cause it was when I was a bit tubby as well.
Yeah, like looking back, that's
banter.
a nasty nickname, isn't it?
Yeah, but you got to remember, it's different times back then.
Different times. Nowadays, it'll be like, oh, yeah, like, I bet they're not allowed any banter. And PE teachers, I bet, across the country, everywhere, are probably a bit like that. Locker room banter. Do you know what I mean?
I would be.
I can't imagine many of my teachers have much nice things to say about me.
What, were you a
were
cock?
Yeah, you obviously...
It's so funny how the Wafflin audience think Luke is this level-headed, lovely man.
No, he's a stubborn,
Biggest cock,
stubborn,
biggest
stubborn,
fucking
idiot.
biggest fucking cock,
Stubborn,
biggest cock
stubborn
you'll ever
idiot.
meet. Give him a beer. Now go on, hang out with him after that.
Give him 5 and he'll be asleep.
Putting salami on your shoulder.
Inside joke.
Yeah, get the photo up if we've got it.
Shall have we ever even told that story? Like, it's not even
It's
that.
not really
I
a
don't think it's that
story.
funny.
You
but-
put salami on a kid's shoulder.
Yeah, but
Anyways,
like,
yeah.
we're gonna show the photo of Harry Brown with salami on his
No.
shoulder, and people are just meant to understand it, are they?
You know when
Yeah.
you try and explain an inside joke and just like, everyone's just like,
Oh yeah, it will fall flat. It will fall very flat.
Yeah, no, I do that quite a lot actually.
That was nice. That was for your birthday.
Yeah, that was your girlfriend. Your girlfriend at the time organised a fucking mansion party. It was like a little manor house. I thought this was actually quite cool. Turned up, made pizzas, and I made fucking sick ones as well.
But your pizza was annoyingly good.
Yeah. I tell you, mate, because it's an art, right? Any chefs at me right now, right? I put cooking in the same bracket as like drawing a painting, making a song, making a video, right? It's art.
What, beans on toast?
You know what, lads?
No, not beans on toast. If you're creating something, okay, you can maybe do it with beans on toast, but like, do you get me? And I just really realised that when I was making that pizza.
It's all about, you know what I discovered this morning whilst making pancakes?
What's that, son?
It's the first time I've ever made pancakes, okay? And it's all about the equipment you use. The first pan, fucking hell. It was terrible. I swear to God, I'll show you the picture. I'll send the pictures. But I discovered that I'm a really good chef, and I love it.
What, you cooked a pancake?
No,
And now you're a really good chef.
Yeah, no, I have other abilities in the cooking world, but I'm now a proper good pancake.
Have you ever, like, covered your bird in fucking food and eaten it off?
No.
Right.
No, because that's a thing, isn't it? Like,
you?
squirty cream. No. Squirty cream. No, I once put a crisp on my cock. And then they ate it.
And the dog ate it! Wait, on a level, you definitely have done like something
No!
shit. You and your
Yeah,
dog.
something with
Dog!
like peanut
Yeah.
butter or something.
Shut
yeah.
the fuck up. No,
Mate,
I
you
haven't.
definitely got your dog to like, oh, stop licking my willy. No, you 100%
Why
have.
does that come to your head?
No reason.
You wait, you
I don't
just-
have a dog.
Wait, yeah, so why are you thinking about dogs eating my cock?
You've seen his missus.
That was mean. That was so mean. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Just he's having an American Pie. That's
No,
fine.
sorry.
Watched American Pie.
What, so
the other day.
you like eating cock?
No one said that.
No, basically what I'm saying is I haven't ever let a dog get near my knob.
Okay, mate. We get it. Don't get so flustered, though.
No, I haven't.
Seems like you're rattled.
It was a girl.
Of course he was.
It was a girl. It was a girl.
Oh, a girl dog.
No, it was a female person. And they did it. And then I thought it was quite funny. Anyways, so yeah, but no, what people do is they put like squirty cream, they put like strawberries. Have you ever not done any of that? Like, so you get the squirty cream and go, and then they would proceed to give you oral sex.
Have you done it? Because it really sounds like you have.
No,
Of course you have.
no, I haven't.
Oh my God! Wait, is this what you're up to with your new girlfriend?
Nope.
I've used those fucking. You ever bought those like edible underwear things?
Edible underwear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
with fucking sweets on them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You like rip them off
What
and
year is
shit.
that?
I don't, mate, I'm going back years now, but I have done.
Well, so you were wearing them, and
Nah,
then like, your
nah.
uncle.
Oh, what?
Wait, so you ate sweeties off your girlfriend's underwear?
Nah, because the underwear is like, Tom, throw up a picture.
Of his girlfriend wearing.
No. Just of the underwear, it's like sweets on like a cord, and you just like eat them off.
Quite a lot of sweets, I can imagine.
Also, do you just?
Oh, to be honest, it did nothing. They were more of a hindrance than anything.
Oh, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Were they nice?
Well, not really. It wasn't like the best sweet. Like, it would have been nicer if it was like strawberry laces or something.
Well, maybe that's for next time. Do you know what day it is coming up soon?
Tuesday.
birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got Wellers to worry about first.
Mine's tomorrow.
Can't believe you're actually just spending it with your girlfriend.
I'm not.
That is
You are.
romantic.
Wait, you are.
No, I'm going. Basically, my house where we normally did Wafflin before is not got any beds in it now, and it's not got anything in it to even live in. It's the only property. Otherwise, I'd have to go to my parents. It's the only property I have.
Has she met the parents yet?
No.
Oh, what, you
So
holding off
I'm
on
just
that?
going London. I'm just out here putting in the work.
You could use your £3 cinema tickets.
Loved it. That Cineworld deal was quite fun, actually. So
How much they pay?
Yeah. No,
Well,
but-
no,
you
it's-
know, you've told us what the Cineworld
no,
did. like 100
no, but
times.
100 times. No, it was just fucking jokes. You
have a
just go.
girlfriend?
No, you just go around the cinema taking pics, and then you watch a movie, and then lob it on Instagram. It was like one of those moments where I was like, oh, I'm so glad I've got the job I've got, because that's not work.
What did you think of Uncharted? Was it good?
Yeah, Uncharted was all right.
yeah, I
It was
wouldn't
just
have
very like, make an American action film 101.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like the most tick all the boxes sort of thing. It wasn't like groundbreaking, and I
It
think
was just a classic film, wasn't it?
yeah, it was a little bit like that. But I was impressed how Tom Holland could do the American accent. It's kind of like me, actually.
We've never seen it before.
No, I'd never seen him do that my whole life.
He's fucking Spider-Man, mate.
I would not talk to me like that.
You from the Tennessee? You're the only 10 I see.
Oh.
Jokes. Oh, here he comes.
No, I've never seen Spider-Man. But something I have seen. Oh shit! I was about to say something really good. No, wait. I was about to say something quality. It was about the film, about cinema. Fuck! I forgot it. That's so annoying when that happens. But yeah, basically, just love it. Just love it, girl, friends.
Yeah, it is cute. I can't lie.
Right, do you reckon we're... Wait, let me just quickly see what's going on over here. Oh, shit, I ain't got a password. Do you reckon we're at the end of the show?
Still recording, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like, basically, like, this
Yeah, 1
one's...
hour 10.
This one's been a bit jokes. It's interesting how environments affect different things. I feel like we're more of a podcast setup.
I was thinking that actually before we set up, because I read a comment about like do an outdoors one, and I was thinking like, yeah, the outdoors ones were like
They were lit.
quite vibey, and
Yeah.
Pain
and I
in
was
the
thinking
arse.
like, oh, but now we're going to be in a different environment. I wonder if because it's a bit more professional, we're going to feel like,
Quite like it. It's quite easy.
Bit scared.
yeah.
Now we'll get
But
there.
I think it's come out well. We are going to try and get the sign up,
Yeah,
bit of lighting going on to make it a bit more waffling.
exactly that. Anyways, if you have enjoyed, please leave a like, rate, and comment something very spectacular. Maybe involving Theo and his Betteridge shirt.
Brooke Herridge.
Brooke Herridge. Who's that? Is that girl?
No, it's Brooke Herridge from Year Below Us. That's cool.
What?
Yeah, he made his own shirt. You know Brooke, don't you?
No.
Charlie's mate.
Charlie Morley?
Yeah, his mate. Just
Do you
made
still
it.
hang out with Charlie Morley?
Not really.
Why?
I haven't spoken to him in ages, actually.
Do you love him?
I'm in London. He's in
Do
Sydney.
you love him?
Yeah.
I spoke to
Would
him
you
the other day.
like
do.
say?
Well, this is his.
Is he
mate's
coming
son.
to your wedding?
Yeah, I'm invited to the wedding.
What, the day?
The after party.
No,
Just
the
the
day.
reception.
Would you have him do a speech?
No.
Why?
You know what? Actually, wait, real quick. It's well rounded. In the car on the way here, I was in my head. I don't know why. I was thinking about like who would be my best man
Stan
and
off.
who would be my groomsman.
No, we'll groom you.
Actually,
Because that's it. 'Cause
it
it's
wouldn't
quite-
it wouldn't be fucking us, because
No, you'd be part of the groomsman.
What's a?
you know, like the green.
Yeah.
Nah, but because you know Theo invited us to Wembley for his birthday.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you can come again.
Oh, here we go. He
Yeah.
did kick us out. He said he had invited too many people, so I was like, oh, all right, who are you chipping off then? Someone like Saunders or something. Nah, us.
But we are coming.
There's now 2 people have dropped out. There's loads of space.
Oh,
there, yeah.
Yeah, but now I kind of don't want to.
Oh no,
You know-
fucking.
Oh, if you don't want free tickets.
No,
to, you know,
I'll come.
Yeah, I'll come.
Change my mind.
All right then. Well, if you have enjoyed, like we say, leave a like, rating, comment something very spectacular, give us 5 stars rating on Spotify, and you can also listen on Apple Podcasts. Anyways.
And wish Joe a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Right, we'll see you later.